Are you tired of guides telling you to leave the base ASAP or pointing out the obvious stuff? In this video, I'm breaking down 5 biggest mistakes supports actually make, and how to fix them for real. I'm not here to tell you the basics you already know. Instead, we'll dive into the real reasons you're stuck as support, like messing up priorities in lane, poor rotations, and autopiloting your spells and items. If you fix these 5 mistakes, you'll start climbing and actually impact your games. Let's jump into the first one. 1. Wrong priorities in the laning stage. Most supports in lower ranks already know the basics. Pull the wave, block the camp, and share region with your core. But they forget the most important part, aggression. Too often I see support just standing on the side, controlling the camps while doing zero auto attacks on the enemy carry, or not even using their spells. On the flip side, I've seen supports go aggressive, but after 1 minute they are out of the region, and they won't buy more because they need boots, so they give up and just sit behind their core. Another common mistake is harassing with spells in a way that ruins last hits for your core. Sometimes it's fine, if you hit 2 enemy heroes with a nuke and push creep into deny range, that can be worth it, but be mindful. Try to harass in a way that doesn't block your core from farming. Also, stop hugging your core when there's no reason to. Imagine this, your LC is level 5, you're crashing the lane, and the enemy carry can't even walk up. Your LC is unkillable, so don't leech experience. Let her solo to 6, then come back for a kill. Give your core space to thrive. To work on priorities, I suggest you play both roles in the lane you wanna play around. You will start to see what difference it makes as soon as you find out what's annoying about your lane partner and what actually works. It helped me a lot to understand position 4 role when I started to actually play some position 3. It doesn't have to be much, just play a few games here and there and see what works for you. 2. Staying glued to their lane for too long. This ties into the first point. Around 5-minute mark, you should start looking to create numbers advantage. In most games, a well-timed rotation from a support can have massive impact. Also, pay attention to the runes. If your mid has a bottle, your default position at 6 and 8 minutes should be at the rune, not in the lane, unless something important is happening there. A mid laner with the ultimate and a rune is one of your biggest early game power spikes. Do everything you can to abuse that. Snowball starts here. The way you will win these early fights is by abusing timings and numbers advantage, not by outclicking enemy with your buttons. I mean, you can, but it's way less efficient and the risk is higher. Be efficient. To work on this, I suggest watching some high MMR replays of Pro Tracker or Pro Games and see how much their supports rotate. Try to set up your lane partner for a success early on and then rotate away. You have to work on this, so to expect result to be slow, but this is absolutely crucial if you want to rank up. 3. Not playing around timings. This starts around 6 minutes as well. When your mid laner hits their power spike, usually their ultimate, you should play around that. Get a kill with them. Secure the rune. After that, you've got a window of 2 minutes where your mid can TP and help the side lanes with a rune. Effectively, you can play like you have 3 heroes on your lane. Always think about your team's timings. Is it my mid laner's ultimate? If you used it, perhaps your off laner just got theirs. Or maybe you just hit level 6 and instead of doing anything useful, you're farming for your next item. Use your timing first, then go back to farm. Don't farm when you're strong, kill when you're strong. After that, go hit creeps. That way, even if you get picked off, it's one of the supports dying, not your whole team feeding. Dota is a game of efficiency. Dying as support while playing aggressively after your team timing was used is often a good death. Just don't die before you can use it. To work on this, I suggest you keep an eye on your team's ultimates and big power spikes, like blinks on initiators. Keep in mind the enemies have timings too, and they wanna use them, so make sure you are ready to react if enemies are about to hit the timing. At some point it will come naturally and you won't ever feel lost in a game anymore. 4. Not being efficient with your time. This builds on the last point. Always have a plan for the next minute. Let's say it's 1920 and a Tormentor will spawn in 40 seconds. push bot lane, force the enemy carry to TP there for farm, then connect with your team. That's how you create pressure, with planning. Rotating for the 6-minute rune, stack the triangle on the way. Throwing a spell or just simply passing by gets you so much. No regen, but you just bought boots. TP to the base instead of walking. You will be out faster and have more options. Ganking mid, drop an obs and sentry too. Do multiple things at once. These are small habits, but over time they'll let you get more done per minute, and that's what adds up. This is a small clip of my game yesterday. We're pushing high ground, but my ultimate is already over. I go to the mid lane to grab the wave. This stops any push attempts as well as gives you farm. In this game this doesn't matter anymore, but that's another trick you can use for efficiency. 5. Autopiloting. Items, spells and everything. This is one of the biggest issues. A lot of the players just press buttons or buy items without really thinking what's happening in the game, and it starts from minute 1. I reviewed a replay for Divine 5 Rubik, who is now immortal, and he bought a magic stick versus Sniper and Ogre. Not terrible, but I would argue that buying it after the start with your first 200 gold is better, and your starting gold should go towards movement speed or stats, as Ogre won't cast spells on level 1. Always ask, is this starting item really needed? Is stick important? Or do you want a circlet for an urn rush? Or perhaps, I start with a salve and trade a lot of HP early so my carry can farm better. Item choices should reflect what's happening in the game. You wanted Orchid for Quap, but your mid crashed her and now she can't fight for 15 minutes? Reconsider. You wanted Glimmer, but your team already has 2 Invis heroes? Perhaps it's not the best choice. Same for spell usage. Maybe you're playing Abaddon into Batrider or Bane. Your W becomes incredibly important. If you waste it too early, they get full value out of their spells. In that case, precast it and hold it off cooldown. The mid game has tons of moving parts, but it boils down to simple awareness and decision making. Most of this is covered in more detail in my other videos, so check those out if you want to stop autopiloting and start actually playing support. And how to fix it? Just play the game more focused. If you want to climb MMR and not just have fun playing Dota with friends while clicking buttons, perhaps it's better to play one game and don't lose focus after the laning stage. At some point, all the things will become way easier, and even if you don't actively think about them, you will know every timing and answer to your problems. Just ask yourself simple questions and the answers will lead you to winning more games. I hope this guide will be useful for you. Just be honest with yourself. Don't ever think that your cores are the problem. Try to find the things you can improve on, and as the time passes you will climb MMR, despite the cores. Thanks for watching. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Discord as the community is growing every day. See you!